How to tie and hide knots for elastic bracelets. In today's video, we will be using these components: 3mm seamless gold-filled beads, a 5mm mother of pearl inlay evil eye bead, a ceramic dish with compartments, crystal string super stretchy elastic, a sewing pin, crazy glue, chain nose pliers with a pointed tip, and cutters, and a bit of wire or fishing line that is hard. You can thread elastic like this and try to keep it straight, and that works. Or you could use another method of using something a little bit harder, in this case Tigertail, and all I'm going to do is the soft flex. I don't need it long, but I fold it in half like this. It might be easier if you clip them together, and in that way it's a harder wire, and that's your needle. You could also use anything that you might have, such as filament, fishing wire, fishing line, depending on how small the hole is for your bead. And since I folded it, it is much easier, by the way, if you have it trimmed so that they're even. So now all it is I'm just going to do a little bit like this. It's there. And I hold on to it like this. And then you thread. And it helps to hold on to the front. And should it be the case the hole is long and you're finding it hard to find the other side, just twist. So now I am going to thread these beads. I find that actually in doing this, it is far easier if I hold the needle part still, because I know where the straight is, and then have a few extra beads on the other hand, and I go the same angle each time. Okay, this is getting harder than I anticipated. And it would have helped had I used slightly thinner wire. That's easier. Just spiral twist. So what I'm doing is I push it down once in a while. So I have this, and I'm going to check to see the length. What we want to do is, without pulling too hard, okay, make sure it goes. And if it's a little bit on the loose side, what I would do is take one away. Actually, this is pretty good. But what you can do is take one away and then see by twisting the wire, the elastic, You've got it, and see how it hangs. Yes, I think I would like one removed, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so this is the length I want. I'm going to trim away the excess elastic, but I'm going to leave quite a bit here, like this. And then just going to double hitch knot, double knot like this, put a pin through, and just bring it to the end. I'll show you. Just bring it to the end like this without pushing too hard, but you don't want slack on either side. Just like this towards the end, and then remove the needle and close the knot. Just push, tighten the knot like this. You see the elastic? It's not making it all wiggly here. When it's too tight, it'll do that. At the same time, you don't want any sort of slack, like when it's not closed, like as though it is stretched. And what we're going to do is we're going to close, pushing on either side, making the knot as small as can be, like this. And then we're going to dab a bit of glue. Don't trim this off yet. You can use I'm going to pause here because I noticed at certain angles there is a slight bit of slack in the elastic. I think it was caused when I pulled hard to hide the knot. So I would like to add that it would be wise to make it slightly tighter than you anticipate, because you might move the knot while pulling it into the bead. So test your first knot and you'll know how much tighter you'll need to make it in the future. Once the glue is hardened in the knot, you should not get as much stretching. You can use a toothpick. You don't need a lot. Just a little dab. Nope, make sure it doesn't stick to you. And then you pull it in like this into the other bead, into the bead. You see this? It's in there, and there's a dab of glue. And then you trim. And pull it just a wee bit more so it's fully in. And there you have your perfectly done bracelet. You don't know where, you don't see where you've hidden the knot. And here is the elastic bracelet being modeled. You can use this method for all sorts of elastic bracelets, and there are also large hole beads that you can purchase if you're using thicker elastic or doubling it up. I hope you enjoyed that. Stones and Findings is a wholesaler of premium quality chains and findings. I'm going to leave more information below about our company and what you have seen in this video.